everyone, and welcome to the Vintage Company. I'm Julie and I'm a business historian, and normally I talk about the history behind a different vintage consumer products. But today I thought I would do something a little different in honor of the summer solstice and the official beginning of summer. I thought I would share some summer-themed vintage print ads from my collection and a little bit of backstory for each one. So I hope you enjoy and happy summer! And now let's start with everyone's favorite summer food, hot soup. Wait, no, that doesn't seem right. But according to this 1927 Campbell's Condensed Soup ad, soup is the one perfect hot dish of the summer meal. I've seen quite a few of these summer Campbell's Soup ads, and I can imagine that the company saw a major drop in sales over the summer months. Because let's face it, the last thing you want to eat is a steaming bowl of soup when it's 90 degrees out, and air conditioning isn't really a thing yet. Even this advertisement acknowledges that, in the summertime, naturally enough, your appetite ceases to enjoy many of the foods which are usually served hot at other times of the year. Cold meats, salads, iced foods, and beverages now appear of regularity. But the ad insists that soup arouses and refreshes your appetites, making your cold foods taste zestier. And of course, you need soup to stimulate the flow of digestive juices, and their freer activity will help promote your digestive system. I love this ad so much because it feels like Campbell's is trying so hard to get people to buy their soups in the summertime. And very similar ads from Campbell's appeared into the 1960s. Even with the advent of widespread air conditioning, Campbell's still sees soup sales slump in the summer months today, and their website now offers chilled soup recipes as an alternative. Summer is swimsuit season, and this 1934 ad for Jantzen molded fit swimming suits knows it. Jantzen Knitting Mills made its first bathing suit in 1913, a pair of rib-stitch rowing trunks that weighed 8 pounds when wet. A lighter version of their rib-stitch suits became popular among swimmers for its fit, and in response the company began referring to its garments as swimming suits instead of bathing suits, terminology that would spread across the industry. While researching Jantzen, I came across this great newspaper quote from one of the company's founders, Carl Jantzen. When asked about the trend towards shorter and shorter suits in 1928, he stated, "I don't know just where it will stop, but we anticipate that in a few years the standard style will be merely trunks for men and tranks and specially designed brasiers for women. In fact, we are looking forward to these designs now. It may be interesting to know that no suit we make now has a leg length more than 2½ inches. It would be another 18 years before the modern bikini would be introduced. But Carl Jantzen clearly saw the trend coming and welcomed it. Now you can definitely tell this next ad is from a different time. The GE sun lamp for a glorious summer tan look. This 1950 ad states, "The whole family can get their tans in the bedroom, bathroom, playroom." Now this ad stood out to me for a number of reasons. One is the number of different uses for your sun lamp. Not only could it give you a tan, it could soothe muscular aches and pains, and was handy for drying and heating jobs around the home. So very multifunctional. 2, the sun lamp is advertised as a good source for daily vitamin D, showing the light being used on a baby in a crib. And 3, the sun lamp was accepted by the Council on Physical Medicine of the American Medical Association. Now for all of these things, we have to remember that the dangers of UV rays were not really well known at this time. Some suntan lotions did include additives to protect your skin from the sun, but they were generally thick and oily. And it wasn't uncommon to see magazines or news articles recommending sunbathing as the best way to take care of your skin during summer. All of that is to say, what we perceive as safe has changed a lot since 1950. And I very seriously doubt we would see a tanning lamp recommended for use on small children today. Early forms of modern air conditioning have been around since at least the early 1900s. But air conditioning for the home remained a luxury until after World War II. In 1945, Life magazine noted, "Manufacturers are now working on home cooling units, which, produced in quantity, can sell at a moderate cost." An air conditioning unit was expected to cost $700, or more than $10,000 in today's money. Although air conditioners were among the most expensive of electrical appliances, they began trickling into ordinary households by 1950. And by 1957, more than 3.6 million homes had air conditioning, about 7.6% of all homes with electricity. Westinghouse had been making air conditioners since at least the 1930s. Their early models could be found in restaurants, stores, offices, hotels, and even the White House. By the 1950s, Westinghouse had become a leader in home AC units. And not only would a Westinghouse air conditioner cool your home in the summer, it reportedly could warm the air in the fall and spring and circulate in clean air in the winter for year-round comfort. Now, our next summertime product actually began its life as a concentrated soft drink mix called Fruit Smack. In 1927, Fruit Smack founder Edwin Perkins decided to forego the expensive and fragile 4-ounce glass bottles and use powder and envelopes instead. Called Kool-Aid, the mix soon became the drink of choice for parties, picnics, club meetings, and other social events. Now, this particular ad actually surprised me because of one notable feature: the face on the picture. Kool-Aid's iconic mascot, Kool-Aid Man, wasn't created until the 1970s, but this ad is from 1961. So who is this very recognizable face? As it turns out, before Kool-Aid Man, there was Pitcher Man, a smiling pitcher inspired by the son of an ad agency art director who drew smiley face patterns on frosty window panes. Pitcher Man was Kool-Aid's mascot from 1954 to 1975, when Kool-Aid Man burst onto the scene. Coincidentally, this ad is from the year Edwin Perkins, the founder of Kool-Aid, died, leaving behind a fortune worth $45 million, more than $400 million in today's money. Now, I think we all know that the king of summer advertising are the pop companies, and it would be remiss of me not to include at least one pop ad in this video. Now, this particular 7-Up ad really stood out to me because it gives you not one, not two, but 6 different ideas for ice cream floats. Let's come back to that in a minute. 7-Up was invented by Charles Leeper Grigg in 1929 and was originally called Bib Label Lithylated Lemon Lime Soda. In the 1930s, the pop was renamed 7-Up Lithylated Lemon Soda, and then simply 7-Up. No one knows the true origin of the name, but it seems that everyone agreed it was an improvement over Bib Label Lithylated Lemon Lime Soda. A lot of the early ads I found reference 7-Up as a mixer, which does away with excessive acidity and prevents the hangover. According to Charles Grigg's son, Hamlet Charles Grigg, he drew 7-Up's first promotion, which described the drink as the cure for 7 hangovers. By the 1950s, 7-Up had reportedly become the 3rd largest selling soft drink in the world. Among the company's biggest promotions was for 7-Up floats, ice cream or sherbet and 7-Up served in a tall glass. In 1961, 7-Up spent $1 million alone on newspaper, billboard, TV, radio, and magazine ads for 7-Up floats. Now, looking at this ad, I am all for 7-Up floats with orange, raspberry, and lime sherbet. Sounds great, sign me up. But I think it loses me a little with chocolate and fudge ripple 7-Up floats. I'm not sure that lemon lime and chocolate ice cream would work that well together, so I'll have to give that a try just to see what it tastes like. Thank you for watching. I know that this was a little bit different than my usual videos, so if you like this video, let me know, and maybe I can put together more vintage print ad compilations in the future. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.